a man has got to go up and pack his lunchbox and go to work each day. He's got to do that. But a man also has to pay his taxes, which you did not do for your entire life until I believe someone said, "Hey, Mr. Time Magazine Newsweek cover, have you ever paid your taxes?" And the answer was,
we were Willie Nelson in reverse. We didn't pay. First of all, I never met anyone in New Jersey who paid any tax. I mean, you have to understand, the entire state wasn't paying any taxes. And certainly, no one under 25 was paying any taxes. So we never paid any tax. And then when we got with Mike Appel, he was handling all our business. And his thing was, we're not paying any fucking taxes. And so years went by, and Greetings, Wild and Innocent, Born to Run, all of this time went by, nobody's paying any taxes. And I mean, me, the band, no one I know. So finally some guy at IRS must have got smart and said, who is this guy on the cover of your magazine? Let's see what he's doing. And they came after us, and I had to work for a couple of years, like for somebody else every night.
No, by the way, when you say work for a couple of years, you had to go off on those tours that we all saw you on. But you were not working for yourself.
Well, not for a long time, not until 1980.
1980?
Yeah, because not only did I have to pay all the taxes that I hadn't paid, and then bills that I hadn't paid, because we didn't pay any bills either. It's like, many taxes, we didn't pay any bills, the band didn't pay any bills, the band didn't pay any tax, I'm paying for everybody. And then we had to pay lawyers. So all of this went on, and then we made records that were expensive because we didn't know how to make records. And this went on till 1980. In 1980, I think I had about $20,000 to my name, and which would have sounded like a lot of money when I was 20. When you're 30, you've been doing it for a while. But
that's like Castile's money.
That's good Castile's money, But it was just, the whole thing was, but most people's early careers are a mess. And, mainly because when you get in the music business, the cards are stacked in favor of the business and they're stacked against the musicians. Well, because what do musicians know? They don't know anything, They don't know about numbers, and they don't know about business side of things. I would have signed, as I say in a book, I would have signed anybody's jockey shorts to get to make a record, It was, I would have signed anything. I did sign anything, and I don't regret it, maybe things worked out, obviously, but at the time, it could have gone a lot worse, but that's the only chance you have, your chance comes along, and you dive in, no matter what shit you're diving into, because you came out of this tiny little town, and there's a million musicians, and I think you had this metaphor when it came to acting and stuff. There's a million musicians, and maybe a few of those learn how to play, and maybe a few of those play with a few local guys, maybe a few of those make a demo, maybe a few of those actually get to make a record, maybe a few of those sell a few records. But you keep dragging it down, your chances are really, 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 really small. And so you've got to have the insane hunger, ego, ambition, and desperation to take any chance, anything that comes your way, and try to bust those doors down, So paying the no tax, I didn't pay the taxes for a long time, but I pay them now. So.
I bet you do, yeah. Yeah. Although it looks like you're not going to have to pay so much now. I'm just thinking. Listen, I think everybody here would like to invest, an hour each on Darkness Andrea, the town. She sits on the porch.